Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the playing Satisfactory. With our fellow hermits, who I believe they might have played yesterday and got a bunch of stuff done. We'll have to find out. We'll have to ask them how it's going. Hero Blender, Chibi Pepper, thank you for bananas, letting me know that we're live. We are live, and I got a cup of tea. Got to start drinking that in a second. Cannot let that go cold.
Could be a pretty solid amount. I think it comes out to like
Hello.
400 of each per minute. Hey X.
Okay. Hello X.
Heyo.
Let's see. So
Ooh.
20. Yeah, it's 400 of each per minute.
The roads have arrived.
Yeah, Joe was working really crazily on it, and it looked like he planed it into what we were working on quite nicely.
Yes,
I don't know.
yes,
I
did.
told
Although
him we
I
might
might
have to. I told him we might have to move it because we might expand. I don't know.
Yeah, I had plans to redo the layout here a little bit, so
Okay.
it'll probably get moved. Did you guys do other stuff other than the roads?
A little bit.
I was kind of derping around a little bit yesterday, not really doing anything super productive. I did change up the hypertube entrances, so like we go super fast now.
Oh, cool. Faster travel is good. I guess.
Maybe a little bit excessive here coming from.
I mean,
this
how
oil area.
fast is it?
Well, come here. Come down here to the hypertube from where you were.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm down, but not sure where I'm going. I guess I'll follow these. Did you hook up all of the nodes with power?
Yes, I think so.
Nice, nice. Okay, it was somewhere over here. It's foggy today.
Petroleum
Oh
coke.
my god, what have you done?
What? What do you mean?
That is mental.
Just
Wish me
try
luck.
it. Good luck.
Sometimes you just gotta go fast, you know?
I'm in the future.
You're in the future.
Feels that far. Goodness me.
And the one that connects from our base to the coal plant,
Woo.
like you don't go a snail pace anymore. It's like pretty
Ah!
quick.
No, I went in the wrong one. Gonna go too far.
I didn't adjust that particular tube though.
I think my game sounds are muted. Yes, they are.
Oh, Joe's in my chat. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. In Hypno's chat. Needs Futurama music. I can't even remember the Futurama theme song. Oh my god, can you guys remember it? Did it have a theme
No.
song?
You're a Futurama guy.
Good news, everybody. I can't remember the theme song.
Oh, perfect.
Good old Professor Farnsworth.
Indeed. I love Zoidberg. What's that noise you
Yeah.
make? Or something.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
So you said you had plans that are changed? Like, were you doing some
I've
off-camera
I've
stuff?
been-
Are you thinking
nah.
about it, or?
I've just been thinking about the layout, and everything's a little close together at the moment because we kind of wanted to. Again, we're trying to build better looking factories, right? At least I am.
Yes, that should be our goal, I would think.
So I was thinking, what I wanted to do is push these generators further in that direction.
Okay.
So there's a bigger gap between the buildings, and then I figured I would also come over here and kind of suss out where the walls of this build is going to be, because we wanted to do one where we made the walls out of full blocks.
Yes, that was something you were discussing. Yep.
So like this could be like the walls here, the walls of the build, and then you'd have a similar thing on that side over there. So then you end up with a gap of 3 blocks, which won't be much, especially if you're looking at it from a distance, right? We could also change the height and make this one over here lower down. So those were kind of my 2 thoughts on it. Like, let's push those further away and maybe put them on a lower platform.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down with whatever you think, whatever you're feeling like doing.
So little side
Cool.
note, We do now have Mark II pipes. So those are an option, just so you're aware that they're available now. And then also I made a bunch of blueprints for like curved paths and lights using signs and things like that.
Whoa! There's all kinds of new ramps. Oh my god! I'm gonna have to make use of all of this.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
like, I think that was the final
Oh.
thing that we were missing.
Oh
There
my
is a
god!
lot
There's
of
so
them.
much new stuff. I'm gonna have a field day. That was all the AFKing that I did yesterday.
Oh, was it you that AFK'd for that long?
Yeah, like all day. And then I had to go out right before y'all came on. We got alien power augmenters and
We do.
geothermal Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I unlocked those too.
Dang, GG.
So I put 2 of the alien power augmenters down because we had enough summer sloops to make 2 of them, and then still have a couple left over. So that's giving us a nice little boost to our power grid. Each one provides 500 megawatts on its own, requiring no fuel whatsoever. And then also, more importantly, it gives you a 10% boost to your total power grid. So if you're producing 5,000 power, it gives you an extra 500. Or if you're producing 10,000 power, it gives you an extra 1,000, and so on and so forth.
How
So,
generous.
Yeah. And you just put them down and leave them alone, and they don't require any fuel or anything. It's just free power, basically. So I made a couple of those, and then I unlocked geothermal generators. We don't really have the stuff to make any of them at the moment because we need, I think it's like circuit boards or high-speed connectors or something like that. I forget. But we will be able to make them once I finish this plastic and rubber factory. And then I can just go around the world and hook them up because those are also free power. You set them down and they just create power for you. It's a like fluctuating amount, but if you get like 10 of them, it adds up. So.
Cool.
We got stairs. Let's go.
Yep. I need concrete. I am completely out.
How are we? There's in the thing.
There is currently 300 concrete in the thing.
But it's refilling really quickly.
Not that quickly. I'm going through it faster than it's refilling. Let's put it that way.
So we need to. I think that's probably going as fast as we're making it. Because I'm pretty sure I had a four conveyor on that thing. 4 belt, whatever.
I doubt we're completely out of concrete. That would be really surprising. I think it's just that what I'm building right now is a lot of concrete, and I'm just going through it really quick.
I'm gonna go back to the base real quick. I want to just double check the concrete supply because with the maximum upload speed, it should be refilling faster than that.
Am I PT? Thank you so much for 5 months. I always get this like
We might just need to make like a wet concrete
this thing to
plant
say
somewhere.
armpit. Can I call you
Might be
armpit?
something we work on.
Especially with all like the road projects and stuff. That
What
we're
what
doing,
an amazing
like, yeah, but I
nickname,
think we
hey?
just have
Yo, it's armpit.
extra concrete
Check it out.
made.
Yeah,
like we're in a
concrete might
90s
even be
novel.
something that we have 2 uploaders for.
It's interesting to see me use solid biofuel for his jetpack instead of jetpack fuel. I don't know even if we've got jetpack fuel. Do you know, I'm doing the symmetrical thing in my head again. Like I'm trying to create a layout that air quote makes sense symmetrically, but that is just going to be utterly pointless. Those things, whatever they are. Actually, I might be able to pick these up now. Take all. Take all. Yeah, we can have those now. These things will need dismantling. This is crazy. We've unlocked
Yeah, well,
loads of new
that's going
blocks.
as fast as this thing can upload.
Building today is going to be different.
And it's got a Mark whatever belt going into it. Like it's
Yeah, it's coming directly from a Lift Mark IV.
okay.
Osaka
second one,
78,
though.
thank
Like,
you
I
for
got a splitter and add a
65
second thing.
months. Much
Nah, I think
appreciated.
It's fine. I'm getting through the part where I'm needing tons of it right now. It's just that every time I put down one of these pairs of refineries, it uses 200.
Guys, so I'm gonna deafen for a little bit, so you'll have to get my attention if you need me. I don't know how. In chat, you figured out how to use chat, Hypno, didn't you?
Yeah, it's just
Yes,
enter.
just press enter.
Really? Oh my god,
Yep.
that's so easy. Right. Yeah, I'll be deafened for a while.
Okay.
All right, chat. We're going to focus on creating this thing today, I think. Then I'm going to sit down as well. Great timing for the stream. I've been looking at the comments on your update preview on the Pale Garden. I got some ideas in mind to see that biome can be improved somehow, says Lefosos. You know, my attitude to seeing it is that I think they did a great job on just focusing on the creaking mob and its environment. And look, maybe not everything in this game has to be, you know, revolutionary, over the top, amazing. I just think it's great how it is. I like the way the concept came together, and I don't particularly have crazy amount of suggestions or whatever. I'm just kind of like, yeah, this is all right. I think a few things could be customized a bit more when it comes to the behavior of the creaking heart thing. Like, I think you should be able to use it during the daytime, but we'll see how they handle that. But yeah, I kind of want to talk Satisfactory today, I think. So we're going to try building a factory where, well, that didn't work. We're going to create walls with foundation blocks like so. The reason that there are gaps was because I was originally trying to create a bit of a pattern for things, but we will have gaps here for the pipes to come through. And part of me wants these to like drop all the way down at this point, like have these openings here. We're also gonna just dismantle. Well, here's the thing. That's generating power, and I don't want to cause a whole bunch of issues. So maybe what we do is actually start at the other end. But I got a plan here. I think we're going to execute. So we're going to move this onto a grid that's aligned with the center of that, and we're gonna bring this thing out much further along. I wanted to remove 2 of these. So it really feels like there's a big gap between one and the next. So let's bring it out to about here. Yo, what's that? Oh, okay, I get it. So then this thing... Yeah, eventually it's going to be like, nope, not any further. Uh-huh. Now you can see we're going to run into a problem. There is a question of if I can even overcome that problem. It looks like we're still in line when we go here. So I'm going to do that. Then we're going to remove this one, or that connecting bit. That has me worried, actually. Maybe we should put a junction like this in first. And see if it will let us just ham it in right here. It's kind of a bit close to that one. So when we look at these pipes, we should see the connections. And to be frank, it's going straight through. This one won't even show me anything. Right, I reckon get rid of that and that. Oh no, it's the wrong thing. That thing goes straight through, which actually makes sense because it wasn't actually connecting to anything on the other side. Okay. It might not be perfect. And I'm not sure which one looks the best. I think I'm just going to go with auto. Might not be perfect, but now it's all connected. And that thing's been centrally aligned. Let's go ahead and remove this. Some of this stuff around it, because that's how it's going to appear, right? Might just leave that. Yeah, actually that stays there because it connects those, so no issues, no issues. Good, good, good. So there's going to be a wall here. Now we unlocked so much new stuff. This is going to be fascinating to work with today. Like, I don't even know how we're going to use these in our build, but we must use some of this stuff. The one thing that caught my eye, I think, was in walls. Well, that doesn't make sense it'd be in walls. It was like a floor thing, so maybe it's in architecture. This isn't it. This stuff. Oh no, there it is. There it is. I really like that glass frame foundation. This stuff looks like it could be really immense for building with. Like having it surround the pipe and stuff. Hey Jeff, 565647. Thank you for the Prime subscription, my dude. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Molly says, who's going in the art museum, X? You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. Now, the next one is doing that with glass. This is a smaller block, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. It was just aiming funny. I think I want us to walk around on top of this stuff. Right? So let's go ahead and change up this. So now we got like a two wide perimeter emerging. Yeah, I need to bookmark some of this stuff if we're going to use it. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't think we're going to use much of this yet. The automated gate might be cool. God, yeah. I'm gonna have to play around with these blocks to like spark the imagination, so to speak. Because right now I'm looking at them and like I need to see them before I know what I want to do with them, right? So I think we don't want to overwhelm ourselves with this build, and we want to get something cool together. So we're not going to stress about that. I also think that in this space here, number 3 might be best. Oh, that really is good. Because now the pipe is like going through the middle there. That's perfect. Now we want to use number 2 as a platform here. The question is, do we like it? Personally, I like that a lot. That is super cool and different from what we've done before. Now there might be one problem with it, which is I am picturing... I'm picturing what's below being a little more glamorous, I think. And I don't want it to go all the way across. That I do not. Also, I think I might make this wall at the back a little bit wider then. Pipe alignment is good, so we can rip out like a lot of that. And a lot of this. And then some of that. There's going to be a lot of stuff getting ripped out today, peeps. We be zooping. We be zooping. Right, now you can get a clear idea of what direction we're going in. Is it good to... Maybe this should be the ceiling. Like, maybe glass is better up above. It does feel a bit odd. I will say that. It feels a little bit odd. Was there an alternative that isn't glass, but sort of semi-transparent? You got the frame floor. Maybe it could be the frame floor, and we focus on having those catwalks that go around. Chat, give me some feedback. Glass on the floor, or should we go for the frame stuff? I think it might make more sense to put like glass above you than where it is right now. But the concept will remain the same. So now what we want to do is sort of go below all of this. I think we're going to put walls here. However, I am now kind of starting to think that Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, of course. We've got to hook it all up still. So it's kind of designed... Yeah, Might have to change a thing or two around here. Glass ceiling sounds good. Glass on the floor and at the top. Frame below the floor, perhaps. The glass looks good. Y'all like the glass? Okay. I have a feeling the frame might look better. I'm not gonna stick to it. I want some feedback, but we'll still experiment and find out. It's interesting to see what y'all want, though. Looks like Hypno's actually hooked up quite a lot of stuff here. So the whole time we've been doing this, I've been picturing this, like, everywhere. And it doesn't actually cause a problem there. So we'll come back to how that lines up later on. In fact, it doesn't need to be everywhere necessarily. But definitely in the corners. Like, these are pillars holding things up. What happened to my build mode? Like, we had it in vertical and then it's like, nah. I haven't even painted any of this yet. It might be a good idea to come up with that stuff earlier than later. Because otherwise you run around doing a lot of painting. So, oh my god, we've got this stuff as well, like copper finish. Oh my god. Dude, that's not bad. That's interesting. We've got the carbon. That's really dark. Okay. Chrome finish. I like the first one we did. Copper feels interesting. Now, is there a way to... No, you just drag, isn't it? For some reason, I used to think you couldn't do that. So what if this whole thing was just built with this look? I think we're finding the aesthetic for this factory. Okay, that's going to involve, though, removing some of the stuff around the outside. Big time. Like, we built a massive platform not knowing how much space we would actually need. Let's go back to the copper finish. So it's going to go all the way up there. Like, all of this just be complete copper. This gives us a lot of space to, like, put additional structural stuff around here. Ah, and now I've got a much clearer view of how Hypno's hooked all of this stuff up. I realized that we're definitely going to have to incorporate this platform, this shape down the bottom into what's above. That'll be an interesting challenge. Dang. I'm having so much fun with building in this game. It is just really, really entertaining for me. I swear this is like his 10th stream, says Bear. No, this is more... I think I've streamed over 1,000 times, Bear. Come on. 10th stream? What are you talking about? I've been streaming for years! I've streamed more than 811 times, Bear. What are you talking about? Jeez. Hey X, hope you're well. Just a small check-in. I appreciate small check-ins. Do you know what really annoys me? Big check-ins. Leave me alone. Just a small check-in. That's all I need. Now I feel like... Okay, we're still in vertical mode, aren't we? Now I feel like this, and it didn't copy the paint setting. That's frustrating. I feel like we need a little bit of that there. Add some depth below. I mean, it already had some technically. Then I'm going to go with my gut and just use this stuff. Although it's quite bulky. Does using the 4... Oh, the 4 slims it down. That is something. Oh, that's good. That's good. Interesting. Maybe now I don't want these ones up here. This game really needs an undo button. The undo button would just be so great for like blitzing through stuff. I think as cool as it is to use the thin one, it just doesn't look that structurally sound. So let's take the double one, right, and start there. It's got more of the angle to it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got to be big at this scale. I really want to get Scar on here. I've got to do that. Scar would be so much fun to play with, to see what he would like do and say, oh my god, we got new roofs, got a roofie, coated concrete foundation. Oh my god, a new building block. Okay, so I've got number 7 down here now, so we can paint these. And then maybe I should also put, yeah, because now this is somewhere else. We'll put that as number 8. That means I can paint quickly as well. So that looks kind of cool. But also, I was looking at this frame ramp thing and thinking, like, this is going to be a recurring thing. Can I flip it? Can I? Oh, I can't flip it. I feel like Doc would be interesting to watch playing this. Probably quite technical, but I feel he'd really get into it, says Golden Alpha X. I'm not sure this game has the sort of... I know what you mean, like, but I don't think this game is very exploitative technical. It's very much like Factorio, and Factorio a lot of the time comes down to like crunching numbers and understanding the flow of things in your world. So we have walls that are upside down. Like, we've got these inverted corner bits, but we don't have like a straight inverted ramp, do we? The way they've laid out the shapes in this game, I think, could be a little smarter sometimes. So it feels like there's missing bits. Anyway, I don't think we've got something that quite fits in there unless we want to use one of these, which I don't really. So let's keep it simple. That is a really nice structure there to work with, I think. Oh, it's gonna need more stuff, isn't it? Like, it's gonna need more. I don't know what it is more that it needs, but it's gonna need more. We've got to keep going though. We've got to keep building, improving, figuring this thing out. We've got the material. We're starting to get some of the ideas together. I think what I'm going to do is rip out the back area, because there's not a crazy amount there, and then focus on that side and the underside before we bridge across and work on the next thing. X, number 5 on your... Oh my god! Bell Steven, how did I not see this when I opened up the menu? Dang. Oops. Oh, that's why we need an undo button, you see. The heck is it doing inside of there? Now I've got to paint it. Okay, and then number 5. Oh, that's lovely. Yes, yes, definitely need stuff like that. What about number 4 at the ground level? Like, yeah, a little bits of it poking up here and there might actually work. This is why I think maybe the floor needs to be different as well. Use some more of these blocks. Like, what about number 3 in the corner? It's definitely going to play more of a role. Now, I need to find my way back up to the top. My jetpack isn't that good. There are inverted ramps. Do we have to unlock them? Get me up there. Woo. Just about. Alright, let's start to remove some stuff, eh? So all of this out the back here is going to go. Whew. I can't remember. Did you ever play with Create before, X? I know Tango, ZF, and Scar played it before. Yeah, I have played it. I played it in creative mode. No, did I? I played it on a server. I played it on our own little communal server. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I've got this weird feeling like I played it in creative mode, but it seems wrong to me that I would do that whilst other people were playing in survival. So maybe I didn't. Chat will probably tell you. They've got a better memory than me. It was in survival. Okay, at some point I wanted to just play it in creative, just to like make contraptions for the sake of it, but I guess that wasn't it. So yeah, I played it in survival. I think we had a bunch of mods to make it like very friendly as well, not grindy survival, you know, like straight vanilla. There was a few things that would help you. But yeah, it didn't give me... It was still building in Minecraft. I think I've built in Minecraft for so long now that these other games are just offering a different experience that I'm really interested in. So the create mod doesn't strike me as being able to give me that experience. I keep accidentally tapping control instead of shift when I want to sprint, which isn't particularly helpful. I've actually got a list of mods that I'm putting together to check out that have building tools and stuff that's supposed to make building a little more powerful, a bit different. At some point I'll get around to checking those out. Because what I really want is to build like this in Minecraft. This would just be so much fun to build with this kind of speed and on a bigger scale. But hey, I'm gonna sound like a broken record at this point, right? We are in zoop mode. I wonder if we can take advantage of that. Yep. Okay, so we got like a big portion of this thing now sussed out. That building's actually going to sort of stay somewhere around there. I might raise it up a little bit or do something fancy with it. I think you may have mentioned wanting to do it in creative. Maybe you did a little on your own time, says Molly. I'm pretty sure I've done a tiny bit, but like nothing that's going to like teach you much or nothing revolutionary, let's say. It was just did a little bit of that and whatever. Welcome to the peeps tuning in and saying hello. Who here has come from the snapshot video? What did you think of today's stuff? I was a little surprised that they did it this way. I think it's getting confusing, the way they're putting stuff into the experimental. Like, I understand it, and maybe I'm not like communicating it as best as I possibly could, but I'm getting a sense that it's getting a bit awkward to understand. Confusing, says Northeast. That was the first one I read. A few of you came from the snapshot. Cool. Cool. I think I actually had a dream in one of the last few nights where Hermitcraft decided to create, with the reasoning that it still feels Minecrafty enough to call it vanilla. Wow, sounds like something we might actually even do, but I can tell you, no, we wouldn't do that. That's not how the group as a whole feel about that stuff. So we've got like 5 blocks. So 1, 2, and then you have like 1 here. 1, 2, and then you got the bit coming down a bit further, right? 1, 2, and then you got 1 there. 1, 2, and then you got 1 coming down a bit further. If I shortened this a little bit, that whole thing would copy paste pretty well, wouldn't it? I came from the snapshot. I thought you wouldn't have streamed since it's a Wednesday. Matty, I just had the energy today. I just had the energy to do it. Sometimes after a snapshot, I feel pretty exhausted, but I don't know. Today I just wanted to play Satisfactory. Maybe that was the main motivator. Just always looking forward to this game. So yeah, I'm actually going to bring that in by 2 if I choose to do that, which... Got to think about the scale of stuff now. It would probably work if I didn't have that machine, so we could always put it outside of this build, perhaps. Now that this is coming together, though, and we've got like some strong foundations, let's think a little bit about this. Hypno's put these things on the corner, which I think are going to give me a headache. I'm going to have to redo some stuff, but... In essence, I think what we want to try and do is like turn it into one big block that goes all the way up to the top. And that is definitely outside of that space. Also, this is no way to travel. I need a ladder. Where is the ladder? Is it in transport? Architecture? I forget. Isn't there like a search? Wow. That might be the first time I've ever actually made use of that. There were 2 create servers. The first one we did was survival. Then a year later, we had a creative server with a bunch of trains, industrial area, and a city area with Hogwarts. That was the one I did in creative. Yeah, no, it was in creative then. That's the one I was thinking of. Maybe I played both, but I was definitely thinking of that one. So, had I have noticed this earlier, then I would want to shift everything over that way, like all of this one block. It's the neatness disorder again that's going to get in the way of things. So we have to abandon the neatness disorder. We have to be like, no, you can't do that to us. This is unfair. We have to just work with what's going on here. So I'm gonna try and embrace it by using walls. If we come over here and pick out a basic wall, I don't know how to hotkey. I wonder if you can hotkey an empty slot. That'd be handy. But if I do this, no, okay. We have to go to materials and pick the wall. To me, it would make sense just to group the textures into material and let you apply it to anything. Then there's a little less like fumbling around for stuff. Anyway, if I middle click that and press like 9, it doesn't put it on my hotbar. And if I put it here, well, it has that time remembered the material. I don't think I'm going to use the copper finish in here, so if we were to use a different finish, unpainted is actually a pretty good tint. Yeah, I think we're looking for like a subtle tint, something like that. That's very nice. Okay. Someone else is over here now, so we're gonna hide all of this stuff. That being said, should we hide it? Like, the pipes are pretty cool, actually. Oh, now you got me wondering. We got frame walls. Actually, that's going to look great. Because now it looks like it's all sort of attached, right? It's attached to what's above. Yeah, I think we'll try that way then. Can they be painted? Oh, I'm so curious now. Like, can we paint it blue? If that did, I can barely tell. What about... Oh, I think it changes it, but, like, it's so subtle. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. It's too subtle to really make much of a difference. Okay. Click on the side of the block there. Now we want it to turn a corner here. Seems to be very tricky to... Okay, we'll do that temporary. Okay, then put this here. Put you there. I think that's the way we're going to have to do it, peeps. We're going to have to drag this stuff around it. Alright, let's put it into Zoop mode and proceed. Then we'll change the color of these foundations as well. The pipes will be visible from above the glass. Say what? The pipes will be visible from above the glass. Yeah, okay. Good point. That's what we want, right? We have got to get Scar playing this game. I want to know how he'd approach making stuff on this scale, because there's so many possibilities, right? And we're just learning, and stuff looks cool, but it could look cooler. Like maybe the occasional one, it's hard to place it here. It's easy to do it that way, but like the occasional grid coming across, it'd just be nice if there was a way to drag it without having to place one and remove, but a few things going across would probably make it look more structurally intact. Okay, so... Whoa. Whoa. Hey, Hypno's here. Hey, dude. Hey, dude.
Hey, man.
X.
I saw you bouncing around.
Yeah, so have you decided if we're going up higher or lower with the fuel gens?
Oh, I hadn't decided higher or lower, but I know where they're going to be.
Okay.
Let me just
I was
finish...
just trying to figure out something to do here. I'm not really... Don't really got much.
Okay, well, I'll show you. I'll show you what the plan is. Okay, so... Need to head over here. Right, are you up top?
I'm on top, yep.
Let's hope I make it. Oh, just about. Right. Okay, so... if you come over to the far end here, what I've decided to do is align our buildings, our generators, with the middle of a foundation. Can you see it?
Yes.
So it now connects at the pipe over here in an awkward spot, but that's, you know, not too much of a bother to redo those. So this is going to give us way more open space between the two buildings, and I think it would look cool if we redid the pipes, so when it comes out the side here, maybe it heads either downwards or upwards to the next building. Whatever you feel like doing. Okay?
Alright.
So we're going to come out about as far as here. I think that's a good distance between our two buildings.
Oh, all the way over to this one.
Yeah. So, again, we're doing the foundation with the wall things. So then this building's walls are going to be like this. And then we'll start the row of 6 generators from this pipe. Does that make sense?
I kind of like being higher. So you say we'll start the row of generators how far away from that pipe? 6?
Yeah, 6. So we'll start them here,
1,
and that can be higher or lower or the same height. So if you want to make it higher, it's just a case of we start at the same spot, but it's just higher up, right?
So like over here is what you're thinking. 6 blocks in between?
Oh, no. When I say... so where I'm standing, this set of foundations,
Yeah.
this would be the wall of the building, and the generators 6 in a row would start here.
Oh, 6 generators in a row. I understand now.
Yeah? So the pipe that starts here can be higher, lower, or wherever you want to build it, but this sort of distance between the two platforms, I think will be good. Let's go ahead and remove some of it.
Whoa.
I think that gives us like a nice big gap between the two builds visually.
Yes,
Oh.
I agree.
Almost removed the wrong thing.
I'm almost thinking building higher than building lower.
Go for it.
But the road, do we want to build higher than the road?
Maybe not. I don't know. If you built this thing lower, then when you come in on the road, you'll have an interesting view over the generators.
But we can't, like, when you're talking higher or lower, are we talking like 1 4-meter platform or like 2 or 3 of them, or?
It's honestly, it's up to you. Like, if you want to make it 5 or 6 foundations higher or lower, that's fine.
I don't think we can go 5 or 6 lower because we're gonna start running into the ground or our other machines down here.
Yeah. I just say use your mind's eye and try and get a feel for what you think's going to look good, and then
Okay.
roll with it.
Yeah, I'll just start placing some blocks or whatever, and if you think I'm doing something wrong, just let me know.
Cool. I don't think you'll do anything wrong. It's just, yeah, no, I don't think much can go wrong here because it's pretty simple, right? We're just laying out 6 of those generators each time.
Yeah. Are these pipes going to change location, or?
Yes. Okay, so they'll be aligned with the middle of the block. So, like... Oh, is that going to be awkward? I guess I'll just set up little markers here. So, like, we want to connect it in line with the middle of this space. Like, this one is almost in line, but not quite.
I see. Okay. And this one is getting
Whoops.
closer, but still not there.
I'll just leave that one as is. Yeah, this one is close, but not actually in the middle, so it needs doing too. Yeah, it's like off by half a block or something. But...
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. That's all I needed to know.
Cool.
6.
Should be thanking Hypno, really, doing all this amazing building for us. Then we come along and do the decorating bit. Ooh, stayed in that mode again. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. And that one there, please. Maddie says, I love this music. Sadly, I wasn't that good at playing StarCraft, and I didn't hear it that often. You know, it brings me a lot of pleasure when someone enjoys a sort of video game soundtrack type thing when you haven't actually played the game, although you have played the game. But I know what you mean. Okay, if I do that... No. Okay, I know what to do. Oh. Trying to press the right button on the keyboard and I'm getting it all wrong. Oh, can I not? I can probably not... I can? And then it sits here, but it's not able to upload. Interesting. Interesting. So what have I got that this thing might not have? There you go, portable miners. Right, I'm going to have a problem, though, the more I remove... In fact, that thing might have appeared because I removed the foundation, right? That might be the reason it popped into existence. This area here is changing as well, isn't it? Because we now know what we're doing for the foundation. All right, let's set it into vertical. And, yeah, we've got to bring this thing... Okay, that was a bit weird. Wasn't quite sure what it was doing. Yeah, did I even finish my thought about the StarCraft stuff? Like, it brings me a lot of joy when people enjoy the soundtracks to games, because I have this theory that, like, exposure is a really big part of enjoying music. So sometimes, like, there'll be a soundtrack to a game like this one, and I kind of feel like you'd love it if you just spent hours playing the game and, like, having the music ingrained into your psyche as a result. Maybe that has happened by just watching the streams for hours, but it's really cool to know that people can enjoy this music in different ways. Okay. Stellian says the Skyrim soundtrack is beautiful. I played Skyrim a little bit back in the day. I don't remember the soundtrack to it, but yeah, that kind of thing. Like, another game I played a long time ago, I think it was called Fable on the Xbox and PC, and that one had a really cool soundtrack, but again, it's like, it's the exposure thing kind of did it for me. Like, you get used to hearing those themes and you really love them the more you hear them. Okay, we're not in Zoop again. Right, I think we're actually going to get rid of this now, because we kind of don't... Yeah, it's going to leave one of those crates behind. Kind of don't actually need it right now. Like, we've collected so many tickets. So that's my gas filter. What could I dump over here? This stuff? Could that go? That can indeed go. Anything else? I can't help but feel I'm going to need a bunch of this stuff. Iron ore, is that in the clouds? Oh, there you go. Yeah, there is some new Minecrafty music that has a 10-second bit that sounds like Fable. I got into a rabbit hole trying to find the right Minecraft track. I know that feeling of, like, hearing a little bit in a song and then going down a rabbit hole trying to find it. I've done that with hip-hop many, many times. You hear a sample, you're like, I've heard that somewhere before, and then you just go down that rabbit hole. I become obsessed with, like, trying to find it. Right, got to be super careful now. I think pressing control resets this. It's kind of hard to tell. No, it doesn't. I'm just going to do that. Hey, 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 Voodoo Vandalum. Thank you so much for the subscription. It is appreciate. Hope you're enjoying the stream today, having a good time, all that good stuff. Thank you for the support, my dude. Hello, X. I wanted to ask if you think you will ever add your recent Soulside Eclipse demos to Spotify. You know, I keep meaning to, and then, like, not sure how I want to do it, and I probably should have done it already, and yada yada yada. I just can't tell you. I'm a little indecisive about doing that. They're very raw, unmixed, quick demos that I did. So maybe when I've got like a few more tracks, I might group them together. If you want to pwn YouTube and just take the MP3s and listen to them that way, if that works for you, you're more than welcome to. Okay, that's looking good. Now these middle tiles, I kind of know what I want to do with them. I want to paint them this color, I think. Is it me, or does it look less concrete-y? It changes them away from concrete, but actually it's kind of all right. Right, and then peeking through these gaps is how I'm going to get all three. That wasn't the plan to change it from concrete, but I actually think it's going to work if we roll with that. I also don't really want to click on the machines. I think we already painted them a different color, right? Should we actually just do that anyway? Because we're going to accidentally click on one. So why don't we make sure we click on all of them? There we go. And it is dark and annoying. I play cello in the 9-year band at school. It's a struggle to get out the case and put it back in the case. Also want to know what your favorite color animal musical instrument are. My favorite musical instrument would be the guitar. I don't know, I like all sorts of animals. Favorite color is blorange. Did anybody in chat submit to X's art gallery? I'm sure some people here did. There were some familiar names. I've actually gone through and done the art gallery stuff today. It was kind of amazing putting it in. Like, I don't know, just we haven't done something like this before, right? It's crazy. It is crazy to see it on Hermitcraft. You play the bassoon in the orchestra. Awesome. Do you have bands you associate with different games? I was in a big Deftones kick when I played the original Diablo, and now whenever I play it, I have the old album listen. When I played Counter-Strike as a kid, I used to have Metallica's Master of Puppets in the computer for ages. And so every time you started a level, it would start playing the music from the disk drive. I can't remember if it was intentional or not, but it was just like, it was always in there. And so it became like really ubiquitous to hear like the first 3 songs of that album. Just, I immediately start seeing the classic Counter-Strike maps. But it never, I felt like a play session would never get beyond 3 tracks before like the 4th song would come on. What is the 4th song? It's Battery, Master of Puppets, The Thing That Should Not Be. I think it might be Welcome Home Sanitarium. So like those first few tracks are like, yeah, heavily associated with it. Should we put that there? I think it would look better structurally to do that. Oh, it's done this again. We're in the wrong build mode. Oh, Hypno's nudged them up a couple of blocks. That's going to look awesome. I don't want to remove too much of this foundation stuff here because it might make it a bit of a pain for Hypno. So I'm just going to remove one row for now. I think those poles can float. Yeah, they can float. Thank goodness. Okay, now we need number 8. I'm trying to concentrate to do one for Corrales, but too much stress. Still waiting to hear from some family. Does doing art and creative stuff not like de-stress? Okay, I would imagine it would feel, well, it's just the way I work with creative stuff, right? That it would be more of a stress reliever. I mean, maybe it feels stressful because there's like a deadline. I should be able to middle click this. There we go. Okay, kind of wild, kind of wild. I think I'm going to pop down below now. We've got zoop mode on. Whew. This fog is like making it weird to look at everything. Not even sure where we're going next. Hey Xisuma, thanks for responding to my tweet the other day. It's been amazing seeing you give Satisfactory a go. My favourite games are this and Minecraft, so this is my dream. Oh, awesome, awesome. I could see this being a favourite game of mine too. I think it depends on how they update the game over time. Like, at some point, I think you're going to get used to a lot of stuff in this game. And as you know, I love the building aspect. So if they keep updating the building and making this even more amazing, like, I'm going to struggle not to play. That's going to be my problem. Okay, so we have a 1 and a 2. A 1 there, 1, 2, and then a pillar here. Okay, so that's where we start to run into problems again because we've got things in this area. Right, so we need to dismantle this a little bit more. I think this is temporary. So we'll build some foundations around the nodes. That stuff can come a little later. Don't think that's going to be an issue. It's this right here we need to figure out what we're doing with. Oh, the scale of this is really nice actually in the fog. Looking good. Is this like a... Oh, it's an oil extractor. I thought it was a lookout tower for a second. Quite conveniently brings you up close to this. Yeah, so how do we deal with these pipes? The other ones, I think we can put some of this structural stuff around it. This one, though, I'm not sure. I think we're gonna have to. Is there a way to like create a support that hangs from above? Maybe. We've got weird stuff like this. It looks kind of janky. But maybe it could work. What materials can we paint it with? If any. I don't think it fits into any of those categories, so it'd have to be something here. Let's take the basic swatch. I don't think we're going to be able to change this material. Or maybe it works with one of these. No, it didn't really change it, did it? Yeah, okay, so I think changing the color of that is out of the... Here's the thing. We do have the painted beam, right? So we went over to the side slightly. No? That's a much closer color, isn't it? I think I'm going to go with that. And possibly change the color. Is that not slightly over? It's not slightly over, is it? I hear the local wildlife. They're making sounds. I wonder if I can nudge it before we actually like middle click it. So I can. That's way more central, isn't it? What do you think of what we're doing here, chat? Is this the right way to go? Tukio Bolas, thank you so much for 2 months with the Prime. Crazy how this game has such a huge jump in popularity as soon as 1.0 released. I think it kind of makes sense. The game's been known about for a long time, and people get excited around the big releases. So I'm kind of not surprised that there's been a big buzz around the release of this game. The thing that I would find, well, not even surprising, but the thing I'm curious about is how long is that buzz going to last? Because there's no guarantee it will... Oh, it's the same as sort of just aiming over by one, really, isn't it? There's no guarantee that the buzz will last for... I don't know how long, really. I guess it's just kind of interesting to see how long it does last for. Dude, what is going on with this? Like, wasn't it like really in the middle a minute ago? Is the... Maybe the pipe is wonky. Yeah, the pipe is just wonky. That's what it is. I think I can rebuild it easy enough. And if we were to rebuild it, we kind of want it to be directly in the middle, I think. Okay, so here, it's like over by one. Yeah, let's go rebuild this pipe. You know, it also might be better to build those beams coming out from the side. Let's investigate that for a second, because I just kind of realized that might save me from rebuilding the whole thing. Also, something like that almost works. Right, beams. What did I say? Beams coming out of the sides. Where are beams again? Painted beam or metal beam? We'll go painted again. I mean, you can almost see it lining up here, so... That's kind of way better, I think. Interesting. Too far away to click on over there. Okay. We want that double ramp. Let's start here. Oh wait, we got a three. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, okay, it's because it's over by one. I missed that. So I haven't built the whole of the foundation over there. It's kind of off a bit. Also, if I do this first, I think these blocks... Oh my god. Oh! I clicked on one that maybe I shouldn't have. How do I undo? Just that? Hopefully that undoes it properly. Yeah. I want to do a little bit of this now, because it makes it feel more complete. Right, so bring this one here. I think it's a little low. 1, 2... Oh, I see. Yeah, it will connect. Let's get those beams. I do want this thing over here, where we actually have a beam in place. So we ain't going to be able to put a beam everywhere, right? We step back and try and just look at what we did there. It's off a little bit, so... Ah! What's going on? What's going on? I think I'm going to roll with that to save me rebuilding the pipe. Not going to do the hanging stuff, so this means we can get rid of more of this stuff now. Now, when it comes to that bit there, that is, like, right in the way. And honestly, I think I might just put that there and go, you know what? No one will know. You can actually run pipes through these blocks anyway, right? So that'll have to do. So we're at that sort of height. I mean, it's going to be level with the pipe. Is that level? I feel like it's higher. It's definitely higher. Yeah, it's there. So with a couple of connections, now it looks way more stable. Let's go ahead and remove a few more of these things. I don't know if I can remove that, because we don't want the support, right? What happens if I remove that? Do we end up with a floaty support? Right, now things are actually where they should be. I guess, for now. We've still got a little bit of work to do over here. So, removing that foundation might be an issue. No, it isn't. It's just got the two connectors going through it. Excellent. Okay. This thing's starting to get a fair bit of shape about it, isn't it? There's something that I need to do here. Something that I definitely need to do. We want number 5. Yeah, those things are in the way already. Huh. Ugh. This game has one small downside. It's just like Minecraft. You forever want to change stuff. Okay. Change the build mode to Zoop. Yeah, we definitely want to do that all the way down, I think. That's looking way more structural. I'm actually thinking we could have used way more of these blocks in this area, but we've kind of gone with this now. So we obviously have a lot of painting to do and all kinds of work on the bottom of the structure. Let's take away this. Okay, so we can now extend this thing downwards, which will be painted a different color, won't it? Custom swatch. I don't think that was it. Let's put that on number 9. So number 9, we'll paint that to a dark color. Middle click it. Let's put it into the vertical mode. So this is now what the foundation in the middle looks like. Right, just gonna have to paint it all, but very big and bold. And I've lost my vertical mode again. What is that? I'll take it. I just put down a load of concrete, so surely there should be like a stack it can go into. Apparently not. Let's drag some of that over there. It's just waiting there, I know, but I want to clean up these crates. Idea, put a catwalk on top of the pipe. It's a good idea. I don't think we actually need a catwalk there. It might almost look good if it lined up well to put a catwalk underneath it. Yeah, look at that. I don't think it will line up perfectly though. That's an interesting idea. Catwalk corner. Okay, catwalk straight again. Unfortunately, it doesn't line up very well, does it? Like, it starts out okay, but then it gets a bit rough. I'm going to remove it, but it definitely would be like a cool thing if it had lined up and been planned out a bit better. Okay. Right, so that's that. We're going to keep building this massive thing until we get to around here. No, there's something... Okay, so the bottom platform... Oh, it's changed build mode again. The bottom platform is aligned different. And I think we can embrace this to some extent. Like, we've got this big foundation here that looks like it's going to support what's above it. Let's go ahead and, like, bang this out already. Do you know, I've just noticed something. The building materials in front of me are coloured purple. If I go and drag some of that over there, yeah. Hang on a second. I see what's going on. We're building from, not from our inventory, but from the Mercer thing, whatever it's called. I reckon having like parts of this with that framework stuff would have looked really cool. Maybe that's what we do on this side over here. This thing's got to go. No longer need the ramp to get up there. Okay, we don't also need all of these foundations on this side, but my main concern is this side here. What if we put these foundations in here? Lost my build mode again. Yeah, that's looking pretty ace. Can't quite do it there, but we can probably get 2 of them in here. Oh, keeps changing it. Right, now let's go into our... Oh, I've actually got it on my hotbar, the thing I'm thinking of. So I want to use a bunch of this, but it's going to clip horribly in the middle there. It's interesting where you can get away with putting this. So then it clips on that bit. Clips there, clips here. Maybe we should just put it... I don't know how bad that looks. Does it look bad? It almost, like, if the pipes are slightly higher, it would look like they were perfectly set. And where they clip here, it almost... nah, it really, like, goes through it, unfortunately, doesn't it? I think we'll use this as like a learning thing though, right? It looks semi-decent. I think what I'm going to do is come and remove all of this. There we go. Ah! Found a way to remove one that's been selected there. This one is currently in vertical build mode. Why? You always get rid of it. That's not what normally happens. If I had built these the other way around, like upwards, their clipping might not be as bad. It's probably marginally better to do it that way around. Although it still just goes right through the middle of the pipe here, doesn't it? I'm gonna swap it back. Use a pipeline wall hole to blend the pipe into the frame. Ooh. I mean, the way you've suggested that to me sounds like it might just be a click and work thing. So if we go into the pipe stuff, what was it again? Try the frame wall. That didn't sound like it. Unity Blaster, or try what you suggested in a moment. Where's the message gone? Oh yeah, use a pipeline wall hole. A pipeline wall hole. Got a valve. Got a pipeline. Oh, is it here? I think I can see what you're getting at, but it's not snapping. It's saying invalid aim location. Maybe it doesn't like this type of block. But yeah, I could see how that would work. You'd add like a fixture there to help it blend. This honestly, this bit here where the pipes come in looks great. It looks great. Right, I think I'm going to switch to standing. My bum is numb. I've been sat for a while now. Delete the pipe, place the hole, then run the pipe for it. Oh, there'll be no deleting of pipes from me. There'll be none of that. I am very determined to get this thing going. I've just noticed that my recording timer is paused. That's not good. I don't know if that means the recording's trash. It's stuck at 51. We have been streaming for more than 51 minutes. Okay. Where are we? What are we doing? We're removing these things. And look, there's a crate. Just sitting up there. We'll call it a detail. Oh yeah, what was that thing about the item management? Press tab and then take inventory. There it is. That literally says. Now everything makes sense. No more needs to be said. If you read it, you understand. Okay, now we go for our color palette here. Click and drag, I believe is the name of the game. Whew. We are building an industrial behemoth down here. Don't you know it? Is there something missing at the edge there? We could change the color of these pipes as well. I think one of these future build projects, we've got to like think through all the different aspects a lot. Yeah, look, there's something missing here. Dude, it's not what I wanted to do. What's going on? Oh, road's being... Halt! Who goes there? Someone's building roads. Joe?
Yeah, is this, I assume I had asked earlier if this was far enough out for you guys, and
yeah, that's
Hypno
fine.
said probably. Okay, cool.
I was just making jokes.
Fair enough. I mean, if it was a problem, though, I'd rather move it now than later.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, this should give a nice visual pass by whatever you end up putting together here.
Yeah, do you like how it's looking so far?
Yeah, it's a great start. And one thing I mentioned when you were, I guess, deafened probably, is that I also doubled the silica and quartz production last night. So if you need a lot of windows, I was thinking you were probably going to be using a lot more glass in these future builds. So I didn't want us running out of that.
Yeah, there's glass. There's glass in this build. The floors up the top are glass.
Oh, excellent.
So that'll come in handy. Whew. How's everyone else doing? I've been muted for ages. Just
Yeah, you have. I'm just plugging away at this rubber and plastic factory.
nice.
It's very slowly getting there. I'm just doing. I mean, to be honest, it's actually like relatively close. I'm just doing like the belt work and all that kind of stuff, and then I need to obviously connect it to power.
Got ya.
It's slowly getting there.
It's funny because the game feels really powerful, but then you end up like scaling a lot of what you do up a lot, and then it gets slow and grindy. I was kind of wondering with building if taking advantage of blueprints more would be a good idea in a future build.
Oh, I've done that in this one.
Have you used it for technical stuff, like all the belts?
Not for the belt stuff. Well, not for the belt stuff specifically, but for some of the logistical things. Like for the power stuff, I did it.
Nice. Yeah, I imagine it's going to come in real handy.
Yeah.
I did make a blueprint for the hypertube entrances where they're all like stacked together or whatever. So like anybody can do that now.
Oh,
thank you.
that's clever.
Yep. And there's blueprints now for curved roads, or not roads, but curved pathways, like single foundation wide walkways. There's a 10-degree and a 5-degree curve, and then there's also blueprints now for sign lights. So when you want to use a sign as a light, you don't have to like configure it. You can just pull out the blueprint and it's like good to go.
Dude, this is crazy. The path thing. Dang. Is that like footpaths for us to walk on?
Could be. You can also they also work for rails, because rails are only one wide.
Oh, is this like prep for the train stuff then as well?
Little bit.
Yeah, I think
train stuff prep.
I think I'm underutilizing blueprints now.
Let's see. I mean, they are a very useful and powerful tool if you make use of them heavily.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Yeah, if you're doing a lot of repetitive stuff, I guess.
Well, especially because you can put them on your hotbar. That was the real aha moment for me with the road blueprints. Was okay, I can put these on the hotbar, and then I'm just like pressing 5 to do the straight road, 6 to do the T-junction, that sort of thing.
Joe, with the roads, if you go to dismantle, you've seen the blueprint dismantle, right?
Yeah.
If you go to dismantle, and then you middle mouse click, like you can select a thing that way without selecting from your hotbar. I don't know if that would save you any time.
I mean, just hitting 5 on my hotbar does the straight road. Although for some reason I suddenly can't walk. Is anybody else like frozen in place in the game?
Nope.
I'm good.
Okay. Okay, I can move when I'm in the Explorer. Okay, suddenly I can walk again. Maybe when I got out of the Explorer, I was like stuck in the wheel or something. Weird.
Maybe. Or maybe it was just a weird like server lag thing.
Yeah.
Oh, did you buy the walking DLC? Because you got to do that.
Oh, that's how they get you.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
I was getting attacked by those fireball things. They're under the build. It's like they live here or something.
Are they still there? Because I cleared out a bunch of enemies from that general. Like,
Oh,
area
they still here.
earlier.
They still here.
I think they respawn everything except for like the hatcher things, whatever those are called.
Yeah, you might be right.
I noticed we unlocked a new material, this coated concrete.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a shiny concrete. Are there how many more materials are there in this game to unlock?
I think we got
have
them all
now.
Do you reckon they'll have more over time? Because I keep looking at the variety of like walls. It's like 3 wall textures and 5 foundation textures.
Well, there's a lot of color mixing that you could do too, though, and paint
True.
to really give that some more. But yeah, I would imagine that'd be the sort of thing they'd want to add at post 1.0.
Yeah, it seems like such an easy win to just give you like more textures, more building options.
Yeah, maybe they will. I don't know.
I imagine it doesn't cost very much development time.
Exactly.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's more of
they add
a
a new
art
texture and the
designer
game
time.
stops running.
Yeah, unless they hard coded in the texture, right, or
But
something.
then the other thing I will say is that these are the same textures that have been in the game for like basically the vast majority of early access.
Maybe they
So I don't know if
don't have a texture artist.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
Well, maybe going 1.0,
Oh,
they
yeah.
made some extra money. They can reinvest that.
Who knows?
I hope they did.
I mean, I bought the game.
It's been very popular.
They didn't send me a key.
Well, I had the game once, but I can't remember if I got it for free. I was looking over some emails, and I don't think I got sent it for free because I have like a receipt, but it's no longer in. Is it the Epic launcher that they used for the game?
I
Maybe.
always had it on Steam.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, I couldn't find it on Steam, and I couldn't find it on any other launcher. I found like an email receipt, but I was just like, oh, I'll buy it again.
I know I had it on. I know I purchased it on Steam. Well, it was in early access like quite a while ago.
Yeah, Steam.
But
That's what I thought I'd done, at least.
It's a shame there's no binoculars.
Saying that it originally was on Epic.
it may have been. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to Epic stuff.
Is there like a binocular tool that I just missed because I didn't do the early game? Because it seems like it'd be really handy to be able to look far away.
Binoculars?
Yeah, or
the
telescope.
closest you can go into photo mode, press P, and then you can scroll your mouse wheel.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the closest.
Oh, that's actually super helpful. Thank you. Yeah, because I can see where I had my road supports over there by the coal factory. I just couldn't.
Oh, nice. That
mentally
is a handy little zoom tool.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
I just wish you could kind of go into a free cam, third person kind of a thing, but
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, I find like I end up pressing H and then flying around with my jetpack to simulate that.
I was about to say my build is almost finished, but then I realized that I haven't even done the top. I've just been
I haven't
doing
seen
the
any
foundation.
walls yet either.
Yeah. It's
You
just
got floors
foundation.
in. That's a start.
Oh, so there's no walls because the walls are supposed to be found. Oops, they're supposed to be foundation blocks.
Is
Oh.
the functional part of it done, or is it just the?
Oh yeah, it's functional.
oh, the build's supposed to do something?
I know, right? I thought I was playing this game just to make things look pretty.
So we are actually generating power now. From
No.
There is a little bit of power in the grid. At least when I logged off earlier in the week, there was.
Those fuel generators, the original ones that you had placed there, Xisuma, they were not doing anything, and I have since removed them.
Oh, okay.
So we aren't generating any power here at this exact moment.
So it's not functional.
Well, I definitely got it like up and running. I can't remember if I was streaming or not, but I was playing, right? So at the end of our play session, it was up and running.
Yep.
Did something break or?
I don't know. It might have been like a pipe was removed or something, but like they were
Interesting.
all red.
Oh, okay.
But now they've been removed, so it's kind of a moot point.
No, it would help if I use the right. That one.
They've all been placed now. They're all in correct layouts. I'm just doing the pipe work to connect to them.
Oh,
And then,
they're in the wrong spot.
oh, that's too bad.
I need to move them over a little bit.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. Don't tell me they're like one block to the right, huh?
Yep.
Oh, hate it.
I've had to avoid a little bit of that like neatness disorder doing this setup. But some of the like stuff that's off slightly gives it a bit of personality too. So ain't all bad.
Yeah, that's why I just place the generators any old way. Have generators on top of generators and other such things.
Can I think pillars can be placed sideways, can't they? Oh, they can. Excellent. There's always one more thing you can do in this game. Oh. Oh, maybe not.
Does that not look like it's straight? Oh, because it is.
Huh. Maybe not. Well, I think the bottom of this is done. Oh no, I got to do a bit more more here and there.
Much better.
Right, chat, it's just you and me again now. I hope that's okay. Pillars are one of the best decor blocks. You hold control, you can place a pillar on the side of another pillar with much more precision. You can also rotate them and create circles. Dang! Creating circles. We need to do some like advanced building lessons. Learn how to do that stuff. One of the things I really like doing with these low platforms is using ramps off the side. But I feel like I'll just be forever down here if I do that. Plus, this place is sort of built from looking at from a distance, so I'm not going to do too much more down here now. But I did notice, I think, yeah, these don't actually have anything below them. So if I get like a one that's a 4 to go underneath here, I think it could actually go underneath there. Now the next thing I want to do is check the material. Okay, it's already that type. Brilliant. Now what we need is zoop. And yeah, you can see why. We're just kind of missing some bits here, really. Is there any that can go below that? I don't think so. But there you go. All the way down there. Oh, that's not in the right spot, is it? Alright, let's swim over there. Hey, did you know that if you press the right mouse button when you're in build mode customization, it will go right back to the build menu? Will it? Let's find out. So I'm in build mode, right click. Oh, with this as well, interesting. Hey look, I just spotted inverted ramps. Oh, I was looking for something like that earlier, wasn't I? Right, let's head up here. Because that is the bottom area basically done. I think if you want to, there's a bunch of like electricity poles that could be rearranged a bit and stuff, but yeah. Oh, let's have a look at what's going on here. This is something different. This is fancy. Fancy schmancy stuff happening over here. Hey Hypno, do you want to give us a bit of a tour / update on what you're doing here? Looks interesting.
Not really.
Fine.
That's Hypno.
I have like the worst sense of humor. It's all good though. So where are you at, X? Oh, you're not talking to me now, huh? Xisuma.
Oh!
Hello?
Jeez, you
not
made me
hear
jump. Oh, I wanted you to think I'd left.
Oh. No, I can see Discord on my other monitor here.
I didn't
You
press the
silly
buttons.
goose.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Troll
so like
fail.
there's not a lot to really show. So we have the 6 fuel generators. We have 4 rows of 6, so 24 in total, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just have the pipe coming in from the floor going into each one of them to try and make it clean. I put 1 block of space around in case we want to walk around, just kind of like inspect them for whatever reason. There's no real reason to pack these things as close as possible.
It looks great.
Yeah, other than that, I've just been working on the piping underneath. You saw that I was just doing these floor hole things, or I guess wall holes.
Yeah, that's what caught my attention. So we're gonna. There won't be this second
I came
platform,
up with
right?
this design here, so like you can use a road barrier and like place these walls in the center of the block. It looks really good.
I'm just wondering.
Nothing.
I was gonna say that's the thing I showed you the other day,
You did.
but like I didn't come up with that. Someone in my chat told me. I think Wells showed us that, but
Oh, maybe.
I was gonna say like might have been. Nah, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be awesome.
I mean, if you want to change it, feel free, man. I'm just like trying to get these things connected.
Nah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm gonna start removing a bit more space around here so I can look at the building I got on the opposite side. I need to start figuring out what I'm gonna do for the top part. Actually, I need to sort out all the belts and stuff as well, don't I? I need to do some technical stuff.
Technical stuff.
Yep, belts are technical. At least if you're me.
Let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna get back to it.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess I forgot about that. Like, still got to do all of this, so it looks to me like someone. Wait, no, someone tidied this. Who made this better than I did? I've just come back here and it's like, oh wait a minute, someone's hooked all of this up properly.
All of what?
The belt stuff over here, like, yeah, when I left it, it was super janky.
My guess would be Hypno.
You talking about this stuff?
Yeah, like,
Yeah. That was me.
cool, nice.
I did that, I think, last time we played together.
I wasn't here last session.
No, last time you were on, like you had left and I just stuck around for about 10 or
got
15
ya.
minutes doing that. I like the glass walkways here. The see-through foundations. This
They're
is
cool.
nice.
I think they make more sense when you've got the staircase above it that you actually walk on.
Oh yeah, okay, I understand.
Yeah, because otherwise, I don't know, walking on glass feels a bit precarious.
Yeah, that's good. Is there anything about this build you want to share with my chat, huh?
Well,
Did you paint these things a different color? You did.
yes, I did. I think the main thing to do is just to pop down below and look at this thing from on the ground at a distance, and then maybe wander under the. I fell off. Wasn't trying to do that. Because all I've done is like put together all the foundations.
Oh, I like the architecture you've done here with the ramps and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I've got to make it work for the top part as well. I feel like the road over there should have a junction that then comes and connects to this building.
Yeah, I was gonna set up a loading and unloading station once you guys knew where you were dropping off your stuff, like that it was completed, or whatever.
Let's do it. I'm going.
So yeah, if you just basically put whatever your output is from the building somewhere, like on the same side as the road, I'll have to come build like a fancy parking lot truck depot thing.
Nice. Yeah, it's going to have the awesome sink there as well, so those two things next to each other make a lot of sense. Ooh. Ah. Okay. We're good. Right then, chat. Oh, my wrist has been sitting on this desk at an awkward angle. It don't feel good. I think having a big frame like this will look really cool, and then our walkways need to play into it a little bit. Not quite sure how that will work, but I do want these at different heights. There's going to be a stairwell and stuff. And when we get to there, I'm not really sure that it lines up very well. Or maybe it can just go over like that. Okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Because I still don't know what I'm doing up, like, at this height. But that'll definitely help us get over the top of this. And then we can put the awesome sink over here. And it gives us, like, a lot of space just to build another structure. But this thing will have this big foundation. Come on. Come on. I don't play this game, but it seems that pressing H can do almost anything. Oh, it just removed my chainsaw thing. Huh. Crazy. Well, that is technically a connection to the road, even if a temporary one. I really need to look at this thing from far out to figure out what's next for the build. I think we need to play on some of these shapes we've already used and maybe incorporate a little bit more of that texture over here, or maybe introduce some new colors as well. It's kind of hard to say, but it'll be built with this stuff again, I reckon. Should we put it into? Let's experiment. I think we mentally I'm trying to figure it all out, but maybe we should do stuff like this, like have a look at how tall it should be. And I think I want to use windows in here. So like if we went for full frame. Now, the trick that you saw Hypno do was to put it in the middle of the block. I don't think that's going to work here. Oh, it changed mode again. X, what about the plastic/rubber factory? Are you not leaving space for that? I don't think we're building that here. This is a power factory. Yeah. Height is going to be a thing. Not sure if this thing's going to have like a traditional roof. Sometimes, I think sometimes, I'm not sure if I hit a wall. Sometimes you've been playing for a long time, then you just kind of hit a wall. It's not like, you know, you just need like a mental break, a bit of a refresher from it. It's not like being burned out or something. It's just like, I've been at that for so long, it's hard to like shift gears and think about what comes after it. I am kind of thinking you want this area to probably be a little bit more open. So let's say we have these big pillars aligned with what you see below. Change the build mode. Okay. Then there's this one spot here where all of a sudden, look at where it is. So I think we'll change that to be a concrete thing, but we'll probably put that in later. Then you got the 1, 2. Then you're going to have it here. Oh, just change build mode. Then you're going to have your 2 in the corner. That thing has gotten bigger, hasn't it? I think there might be something to that. I think there might be something to that. We have ramps. Like a 4-meter ramp. Oh, they'll kind of join, not particularly in the way I want them to. So maybe if we start over here, then go back to those ramps. Can we get to them from here? No. Oh yeah, I've got to start using that right click. It's handy. So what if the ramps go like that? I think it takes up a bit too much of the space. Maybe that could work. In terms of shape. The thing is, no, that won't work because I kind of want to put a wall in the middle here or something big going up in between each bit. One of my favourite parts of this game is finishing a long session of brain work, then spending an hour for drives or power shards to reset. Got ya. Hey guys.
Hey.
I've kind of hit a bit of a wall with the building for today.
How so?
I think it just needed like a reset. Not a reset, you know, like a bit of a break, and then you come back to it the next day and you've got like new ideas that are buzzing.
That's fair. I know it's kind of late there.
Yeah, I've been like really focused on the base of this build, and then I've like turned around and gone, oh yeah, you got to build the top as well, and now I don't know quite what to do, but I'll get there.
Yeah, I'm sure just sleeping on it, you'll come up with a fresh idea for tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Well, this rubber and plastic factory will be beautiful when you return.
Oh, you decorating it, Wells?
I'm decorating as I build it.
Cool. I look forward to seeing it. I was, you know, some of the stuff I've done today, like everything's a learning process, but the more you know about the building, the more you can like plan ahead for this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have no idea what. Do you have an idea what you want this building to look like, X, or are you leaving that to me?
I don't know yet. Oh gosh, I
Don't
removed
fall.
something I was standing on. Yeah, I don't know yet, honestly.
I'm just kind of like making a big concrete box, blank canvas or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know, like, if you got any ideas, you know, feel free to do the building stuff. But when I'm done with that build, I can certainly take a look at this one.
Yeah.
Oh no, I made a foundation the wrong color.
You made a foundation the wrong color? Okay,
I did.
well.
I was trying to paint a pipe, and I painted a foundation instead.
Does that mean we have to restart the server now?
Yeah, we gotta start over from
Just
scratch.
can't fix it?
Just everything.
Yeah.
Yep, because one singular purple foundation, that's like a
Yeah, that's
world
rough.
ender right there.
Dang it. Okay, it's restarting.
Wait, no, we're kidding.
Okay.
We're all a bunch of kidders, and then one day it's going to catch us out.
Someday. But today is not that day. Okay, so everything there is done except for the fuel burning generators.
Bell Steven, thank you for gifting a sub, my dude, to
And
Lil
then
Spagbowl.
aesthetics.
Good to have you back, Lil Spagbowl.
Finished.
And Bell Steven, thank you so much for
They're started.
gifting the sub. Always appreciated.
I've got to start, but they're not done.
What do you think of? Are you nearby, Hypno? I thought you were a minute ago.
Yeah, I'm just underneath the generators right here, just connecting the pipes to the outer wall. The underside is now done.
Cool.
So how much is this going to make? 400 fuel per minute?
Do you have any fuel coming out of any of these pipes that we can hook up and...
I think so. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just try another thing here,
Yeah, no problem.
and then I'll get
I mean,
on
I
that.
still gotta hook up all the power cables up here. We haven't done yet.
Oh yeah, there's some like leftover power cables where stuff is in odd positions, let's say. I don't know. Like inside a block or on the edge of one. I've just sort of left it all. Tidy it up another time. You wanted me to check if we got any fuel coming through, right?
Yeah, can I hook up any of these pipes or... Like, I'm not sure what we got going on over there.
The resin has backed up, so I think that stopped the oil.
Oh, the resin back.
Yeah, I'll get the awesome sink rolling again.
Did it do that again? You're talking about where the rubber is? Because I fixed
No.
earlier.
It doesn't like
No,
my
I think
surface.
I think Xisuma deleted that when he was like building over here, and he just never hooked it back up.
Deleted what?
Nothing. You did everything perfectly,
Oh, okay.
including replacing this machine you deleted.
Right.
No, don't do that, Xisuma.
I'll find a
How
way.
much fuel are you actually going to be producing at your factory?
Oh no, what are you doing?
It's temporary.
You're triggering me. Don't do this. Not
Yeah,
like
perfect.
Not
That's
like
the
this.
that's the finishing touch if I ever saw one.
Oh, it's beautiful.
How much fuel are you actually going to be producing over there, X?
How many fineries do we have? 12. I don't
We
know.
have enough. Oh, I'm falling all the way down. We have enough to power 24 fuel gens, whatever that comes out to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the exact quantity. All I know is that 4 banks
I
of
think
6.
it's 20 fuel per or like per generator per minute, so that would be like
There it is.
480 fuel. Was that right? Something like that.
It should be whatever the maximum is off 2 pure oil and 2 normal oil, I would imagine.
Does this I think we don't have any power. Yeah, we have no power, Hypno. Somewhere along the way it got disconnected from the main grid.
Oh no.
And here's a floaty pole. Actually, this
Oh,
this
no.
looks like it's disconnected.
So this is connected
Oh.
down here. We got power coming. Yeah, this is why when I do power, like I have one power line, like the main cable coming in, and then you split off that. That way you're not like looping back and.
Hey, it's running. Okay, items are going in the sink. And that means we should be now getting some stuff in the pipes. Yeah, we got fuel in the pipes. Specifically this one. Well, actually, I think all of them would be... Yeah, all of them should have fuel.
Great.
No, these ones don't. Interesting.
Yeah, because one of them you had set up the plastic and rubber thing, the temporary thing. So those aren't going into the refineries,
Oh, okay.
right? Or did you delete that stuff? Like, where are we making the rubber and stuff?
Give me a second to just check this out. Okay, so...
Yeah, this pipe over
The
here has
first-
nothing coming into
The
it.
first bunch work. I mean, I've sort of assumed all of the pipe work was finished, which might have been a big assumption. So, yeah, we actually have 2 sets of pipes in the middle that aren't attached to anything, and the one on the side here is. No, wait, they were attached. You hooked these all up.
Except for this line right here where this big thing is on.
I don't know where you are, but I
Oh,
think I'm
over
starting
here?
to see the problem.
You see my light? X, this line right here, this one is not connected to anything.
Yeah, I don't think either of those 2 are. So those are the
This
ones
one
that need
is.
connecting.
No, this one's connected.
Okay, I'll double check. Ah! That's not double checking, that's falling. Okay, yeah. One there is... Oh no, they both are.
Yep. It should be... Was it the... We have a bank of 4, a bank of 4, then 2 banks of 2, right?
What if they don't... What if the pumps down there don't have power? Because stuff got disconnected somewhere along the way. I see... What does yellow over here mean?
These all have power down here.
They all have crude oil. So they don't
they
they don't
should.
go up, basically. The crude oil doesn't
you
seem to
need-
get up.
You need lift. You get 10 meters of lift automatically from a pump.
Yeah, then you need to build a pump.
Or from an extractor, but then anything beyond that you need pumps for.
Well,
Well,
they
yeah,
they
we have pumps on the line. I think
seems
Xisuma's
like-
confused.
it seems like when they go through the concrete, they lose the oil.
Are they going through floor holes?
Yep.
That's probably the problem. Floor holes are super buggy.
You
Oh.
might need to flush the pipe. Like right click on it and then flush it if it's not doing anything.
Oh wait, pipe sync flush. Oh no, it's full. What am I on about? It's full. Okay. It's full of crude oil. Do they need? Maybe they need pipes again to just go up this last bit. Pumps again, even. I don't know. Hang on. This is all full all the way up to here. Huh. I just don't know what I'm looking at with this game. That's a problem.
So what's the problem? Like, what isn't outputting? Like, show me the ones that aren't working.
Okay. You ready to jump? Oh no, there's an awesome sink above it.
I don't think we can
Oh,
make that.
there's a gap. There's a gap. You can do it.
Wait. Oh, there is a gap?
Yeah. Come to the corner.
Oh, okay, got
Oh,
it.
nicely done. So I just checked these ones here, right? And after the fourth one,
Yeah, the next four
no, it's
probably won't work.
Full. Oh my god, they're not configured.
Oh, well, that would be a problem.
That would do it.
Is it that one? No, that's not it. It was the one that makes fuel. And it also says no power. Interesting. So no recipe, no power. That's it. Fuel there. And then you can do that. Is it Control C?
Yeah, Control C, Control V.
They should have already been set up. Are you doing that, or do you want me to do it?
Well, I did it to a couple of them, and then you sounded
Okay.
like you were gonna do it. So
Yeah, I mean, I did this a while ago, but they said no power, so I'm gonna guess.
well, these generators shouldn't take power.
Shouldn't take or shouldn't need.
Well, you said it says no power on them. They
That's right.
don't. You don't put power into them. You put fuel into them, and they generate power.
Well, we're putting crude oil into them.
Oh, no, you need to put fuel into them. They won't burn.
Oh wait. No, I'm confused. Yep. That's right. These do require power.
Yeah, so they're not getting power.
Yeah, it looks like we got power lines going to the first three only.
That would be the problem. Right, this will be janky, but it'll get replaced
fix
another
it.
time. Yeah. I hope.
Okay, and then I'll look at connecting these pipes up to our fuel generators, and then I also need to get the power lines connected to our network from those generators.
Right, they're all online now. They are idle. Why would it be idle? Oh, no, stuff's happening. Just not here.
Stuff's happening, just not right here.
Yeah, maybe I missed one. Nope, I didn't miss it. This one's just fussy. Huh. Do you know what? It might have something to do with the pipes. Like, if the pipes for this system are full of fuel, then maybe it stops doing stuff.
I don't know. All I know is one of our crude oil lines is not connected to our refinery, so there's gonna be like 4 of them that are not doing anything, even if everything's correct.
I don't know which one of those isn't connected, because I thought they all were, but...
No, it's one of the pure nodes, so that's gonna affect 4 of them. So the
What
first
point-
4,
What point?
the first 4 on the west side should work. The next 4 should not.
I'm gonna have to let you diagnose it, because it's late for me now, and
Yeah, no problem.
I'm not really following what's happening. Is this one? This one's off slightly. Oh, but it's
Is it off?
in the middle there. Yeah, no, just this one isn't lined up to the
Is
middle.
it on my end or your end?
At your
That's on
end,
your
it's
end.
fine. If you just stand where I am over here, you can see it's super wonky. Anyway, I'm gonna bounce.
What's your leader?
See you guys
Alright,
later.
have a good night.
All right, chat. That's gonna be it from me. GD Lay2 Car. First stream assume I love you and the Hermit vids are Hermitcraft. I'm glad you do, my dude. Peeps, if you're not aware, I make music, but you probably are because you've probably been to loads of these streams and heard me go on about it many a time. Check out Soulside Eclipse. You can get it on all the major streaming platforms. That's the proper thing to say, isn't it? That's the proper thing to say. I got a feeling that these hermits are probably going to keep playing Satisfactory. I'll send you over to Joe if you want to see him build some roads. But otherwise, I'm going to bounce. Thank you, everyone. Hope you had a good stream today. Probably won't stream tomorrow. Pretty sure I won't. But yeah, maybe Friday. I don't know when the next one is. I don't know what the plan is. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Hope you had a great time, and I'll see you later. Take care.